Ever wondered how the beautiful game of football came to be the most popular sport in Europe? Well, strap in, because we're about to take a journey back in time. Football, as we know it today, has humble origins. Picture this. Its medieval times and the streets of Europe are filled with the rough and tumble of a game, not yet refined, but brimming with passion. This was not the football of crisp passes, stunning goals, and strategic plays. No, it was a chaotic, often violent affair, with few rules where entire villages would compete against each other. But as time moved on, so did the game. The 19th century saw a pivotal moment in football's history. The game crossed the English Channel, and in the heartland of England, it was codified. This was a game changer, quite literally. The wild, untamed sport started to take on a more recognizable form. Rules were established, positions defined, and the chaotic village clashes started to transform into organized matches. The formation of the first football clubs was a key milestone in this journey. Clubs like Notts County, Sheffield FC, and Queen's Park sprouted up, cultivating a culture of competition and camaraderie. These clubs were the pioneers, setting the stage for the thousands of clubs that would follow. But what's a game without a tournament, right? This led to the birth of football leagues, where clubs could compete on a regular basis, pushing each other to new heights of skill and strategy. Yet, the game was not meant to be confined within national boundaries. The establishment of international competitions like the UEFA European Championship and the UEFA Champions League took football to a whole new level. These tournaments brought together the best of the best, creating a stage where legends were born and unforgettable moments were etched into the annals of football history. Thus, the seeds were sown for football to become the beloved sport we know today. From its humble beginnings, football has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar industry, but how? Let's take a quick journey through time to find out. The commercialization of football began in earnest in the late 20th century as the sport started to attract significant attention from corporations and brands. They recognized the untapped potential of a game that captivated millions, and they saw an opportunity to reach a vast global audience. Sponsorships started to pour in, with companies investing heavily in teams and tournaments, plastering their logos on kits and stadiums. Alongside the rise in sponsorships, we saw the emergence of professional players. The days of football being a hobby or a part-time job were long gone. Players were now full-time professionals, earning wages that reflected their status as some of the most recognizable faces on the planet. This influx of money also led to a drastic improvement in the quality of the game, as teams could now afford to hire the best coaches and invest in state-of-the-art training facilities. Then came the explosion of broadcasting rights. Football matches were no longer confined to local pitches or stadiums. They were now beamed into homes around the world, thanks to television and later, the internet. This global exposure attracted even more money into the sport, as networks competed for the rights to broadcast the most popular leagues and tournaments. Finally, merchandising became a significant revenue stream for clubs. Fans around the world could now wear their favorite team's colors with pride, thanks to the proliferation of official merchandise. From shirts to scarves, from mugs to mouse pads, football clubs became brands in their own right, with a global following, and these developments had a profound impact on the game, the players, and the fans. Football transformed from a simple pastime into an industry. Players became superstars, their every move scrutinized by fans and media alike. And the fans? They became consumers, their passion for the game exploited for commercial gain. Football was no longer just a game. It had become a global phenomenon. Well, with the advent of the digital age, football too has undergone a revolution. But what does this mean for the game? In the last 2 decades, digital technology has made a significant impact on the beautiful game. This transformation has been evident in many aspects, from the introduction of goal line technology to the use of the video assistant referee, or VAR, which has revolutionized decision-making on the pitch. Goal line technology, for instance, has removed the uncertainty in determining whether the ball has crossed the line or not. No longer do we rely solely on the eyes of the referee, but we now have the assurance of precise digital systems ensuring the correct decisions are made. Then there's VR. VAR, a source of great debate among fans, players, and pundits alike. But whatever your stance, there's no denying its influence. It has brought a new level of scrutiny to the game, allowing referees to review decisions with the aid of video footage. It has changed the face of football, making it more fair and just. But it's not just on the pitch where digital technology is making waves. Off the field, social media has become a part of the fabric of football. Clubs and players are using platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to engage with fans on a global scale. These platforms have brought fans closer to their favorite teams and players than ever before, enhancing the overall football experience. Furthermore, digital platforms have also opened up new revenue streams for clubs. From live streams to exclusive content, clubs are finding innovative ways to monetize their digital presence. The commercial aspect of football has been transformed, with digital technology playing a pivotal role. Indeed, the digital revolution has not just changed football, it has redefined it. It has transformed how the game is played, watched, and experienced. It has brought the sport closer to its fans, made it more accessible, and above all, more exciting. The digital revolution has brought football into the 21st century. In recent years, a new player has entered the field: artificial intelligence. But what role does AI play in football? Well, let's kick things off with player scouting. Traditionally, talent scouts would rely on their intuition and experience to spot promising players. Now they can leverage AI to analyze vast amounts of data from various matches, tracking player performance across a multitude of metrics. This way, clubs can spot rising stars before they hit the headlines, giving them a competitive edge in signing promising young talent. Next on our list is injury prediction. Injuries can be a game changer, and not in a good way. With AI, teams can now predict and prevent these injuries before they occur. By analyzing players' physical data and game statistics, AI can spot patterns that indicate a potential injury risk, allowing teams to adapt their training and prevent injuries before they sideline their star players. When it comes to match analysis, AI has turned the game into a science. Coaches and analysts used to spend hours dissecting footage from matches. Now AI does the heavy lifting, breaking down every play, every pass, every shot, and every goal into data that can be analyzed. This allows teams to identify their strengths and weaknesses and develop strategies that can give them the upper hand on the pitch. Last but not least, AI is revolutionizing fan engagement. From personalized content to real-time game predictions, AI is helping clubs engage with their fans in new and exciting ways. Fans can now get insights into their favorite teams and players, enhancing their experience and bringing them closer to the game they love. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is changing the face of football. From scouting to injury prediction, match analysis to fan engagement, AI is making the game more data-driven and strategic. It's not just about the players on the pitch anymore, it's about the data behind them and the AI that interprets it. AI has become the game changer in modern football. With all these developments, what does the future hold for football? As we stand on the cusp of a new era, we can't help but wonder what the next chapter in the evolution of football holds. With the rise of artificial intelligence and other technologies, we are set to witness a transformative period in the world of football. AI is poised to revolutionize the game in ways we are just beginning to imagine. Imagine a world where AI systems can predict players' movements and strategies, enhancing the viewing experience for fans. Coaches could use AI to analyze player performance in real time, allowing them to make strategic decisions on the fly. Player health and safety could also benefit immensely from AI. Wearable tech could track a player's vital signs, fatigue levels, and even stress levels. This wealth of data could be analyzed by AI, potentially predicting injuries before they occur and helping to extend players' careers. And let's not forget the referees. AI could assist in making more accurate decisions, reducing human error. This could result in a more fair and just game, which is something all football fans can get behind. But it's not just AI that's set to transform the beautiful game. Virtual and augmented reality technologies are also on the horizon. Imagine watching a football match from the comfort of your own home, but feeling as if you're right there in the stadium. VR could make that a reality. And with AR, fans could get real-time stats and player information right in their field of vision. It's a thrilling time to be a football fan. The game we love is about to get a whole lot more exciting, engaging, and fair. And while we can't predict exactly what the future holds, we can be sure that technology will continue to play a pivotal role in the evolution of the game. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: football will continue to evolve, driven by the relentless march of technology.